In the sleepy town of Manchester, Connecticut, stands an old, decrepit mansion known as the Carter House. Built in the late 1800s, the mansion was once a stately home owned by the wealthy Carter family. However, it became infamous not for its grandeur, but for the chilling events that would unfold within its walls. The Carter family was known for their affluence and social prominence until tragedy struck in 1927. The family's patriarch, Thomas Carter, was found dead under mysterious circumstances. Officially, it was ruled a heart attack, but whispers of foul play and family secrets spread through the town. Thomas's wife, Evelyn, and their two children, Michael and Clara, were left in a state of turmoil. Evelyn struggled to maintain the family's fortune, but her health deteriorated, and she passed away in 1931. The children were sent to live with relatives, and the mansion was left to decay. By the 1940s, the mansion had fallen into a state of disrepair, becoming a local legend for its eerie atmosphere and strange occurrences. It was said that the house was haunted by the spirits of the Carter family, unable to find peace due to the unresolved mysteries of their deaths. In the 1960s, a local man named Harold, a writer with an interest in the supernatural, decided to investigate the Carter House. Intrigued by the stories and the mansion's dark history, Harold spent several nights in the house, hoping to uncover the truth behind the hauntings. On his first night, Harold set up his equipment in what had once been the family's library. The room was filled with old, dusty books and broken furniture. As night fell, he began to experience unsettling phenomena. The temperature in the room dropped suddenly, and Harold heard the faint sound of a woman crying. The sound seemed to come from the hallway, but when he investigated, no one was there. Over the next few nights, Harold recorded several disturbing occurrences. His audio equipment picked up strange noises, whispers, footsteps, and a faint, sorrowful wail. The most chilling evidence was a series of photographs he took. In one of the images, a shadowy figure appeared near the window of the library. The figure was vaguely human-shaped but distorted, and its eyes seemed to glow with an otherworldly light. Harold's investigations revealed more about the mansion's dark history. He discovered old documents and letters that hinted at family secrets and financial troubles. One letter, dated shortly before Thomas Carter's death, mentioned a hidden fortune and a plan to escape the town's turmoil. The letter suggested that Evelyn and Thomas had been involved in shady dealings, and their deaths might have been the result of betrayal or a financial conspiracy. As Harold delved deeper, he began to feel a palpable sense of malevolence. The house seemed to react to his presence, with doors slamming shut and objects moving on their own. On one particularly unsettling night, Harold was awakened by a cold, invisible force pressing down on his chest. He felt an overwhelming sense of dread and heard a voice whispering, "Leave now." Despite his fascination with the supernatural, Harold decided to leave the Carter house. The intense feeling of being watched and the sense of something lurking just out of sight made it clear that the house held more than just a few ghost stories. Harold's accounts of his experiences at the Carter house gained local attention, and the mansion became a focal point for paranormal enthusiasts. The story of the haunted Carter house spread, adding to its reputation as one of the most eerie and unsettling places in the region. Today, the Carter house remains abandoned, its once grand architecture now a shell of its former self. The mansion stands as a chilling reminder of the tragic events that unfolded within its walls and the lingering presence of the spirits that are said to haunt it. After Harold's departure, the Carter house continued to stand in its decaying splendor, an imposing monument to its dark history. Despite its abandoned state, rumors about the house's malevolent presence persisted. Over the years, locals would tell tales of strange lights flickering in the windows, unexplained noises, and the feeling of being watched. Yet, the mansion remained an enigmatic fixture, its secrets buried beneath layers of dust and shadows. In the late 1970s, a new chapter in the Carter house's story began when an ambitious historian named Evelyn Scott, with no relation to the Carter family, became intrigued by the mansion's dark past. Evelyn was drawn by the mystery surrounding the house, especially after hearing about Harold's unsettling experiences. Determined to uncover more about the family and their untimely deaths, she decided to investigate further. Evelyn secured permission from the local historical society to examine the house and its records. Her research began with old town records, personal diaries, and correspondence she found in a local archive. She unearthed intriguing details about the Carters' final days, including conflicting accounts of Thomas Carter's death and hints of a hidden inheritance. One particular discovery caught Evelyn's attention: a series of letters exchanged between Thomas Carter and an unknown correspondent. The letters hinted at a hidden fortune, but their contents were cryptic, referring to a buried truth and a legacy waiting to be claimed. It appeared that the Carters had been involved in a web of deceit and secrecy, but the exact nature of their dealings remained unclear. Determined to solve the mystery, Evelyn returned to the Carter house in the summer of 1980. Armed with her research and a new set of investigative tools, she aimed to find any tangible evidence related to the hidden fortune. As she entered the house, she felt an immediate chill, as though the air itself was thick with anticipation. Evelyn began her search in the library, the room where Harold had experienced so much of the house's paranormal activity. She carefully examined the old books and furniture, hoping to find a clue. As she worked, she noticed something peculiar: a loose floorboard beneath the dusty carpet. With great effort, she pried it open, revealing a small, hidden compartment. Inside the compartment, Evelyn found a stack of old documents, a leather-bound journal, and a rusty key. The journal appeared to belong to Evelyn Carter, Thomas's wife, and it was filled with personal reflections, financial records, and cryptic references to a safe place. The documents included detailed maps and instructions, suggesting that the Carters had hidden something valuable in the house. As Evelyn continued her investigation, the atmosphere in the mansion grew increasingly unsettling. Strange occurrences, like cold drafts and eerie whispers, became more frequent. She felt an oppressive presence, and her nights were plagued by vivid nightmares of the Carters' last moments. One night, while reviewing the journal, Evelyn discovered a key to a locked room in the mansion's basement, a room that had been sealed off for decades. Driven by a mix of curiosity and trepidation, Evelyn decided to explore the basement. The room was dark and musty, with walls covered in old, moldy wallpaper. With trembling hands, Evelyn unlocked the door and entered. The room was filled with old furniture, dusty relics, and what appeared to be a large, ornate chest in the corner. She approached the chest cautiously, feeling the weight of the house's history pressing down on her. As she opened the chest, Evelyn was stunned to find it filled with gold coins, jewelry, and documents that detailed the Carter family's financial empire. Among the treasures was a final letter from Thomas Carter, revealing that the hidden fortune was meant to be used to start anew, away from the shadows of their past. The letter also mentioned that the family's secrets were buried with them and should remain hidden to protect the living from their sins. The discovery was a breakthrough, but Evelyn couldn't shake the feeling that the mansion was displeased with her intrusion. As she prepared to leave, the house seemed to come alive with a malevolent energy. Doors slammed, windows shattered, and a cold, ghostly presence seemed to close in around her. Terrified, Evelyn fled the mansion, leaving the chest and its secrets behind. The Carter house, with its hidden fortune revealed but its dark legacy intact, remained a haunting reminder of its tragic past. In the years that followed, the Carter house continued to attract those drawn to its eerie allure. Though it remained abandoned, the story of Evelyn Scott's discovery and the house's haunted reputation persisted, contributing to its legend. The mansion stands as a chilling testament to the dark secrets it holds, a place where the past refuses to be forgotten and the restless spirits of the Carter family continue to linger. In the aftermath of Evelyn Scott's harrowing experience, the Carter house continued to stand, its dark reputation undiminished. The mansion remained a source of fascination and fear, its abandoned rooms echoing with the remnants of its tragic past. Evelyn's discovery of the hidden fortune had sparked new interest in the house, but the lingering questions about the Carter family's fate and the mysterious forces within the mansion remained unresolved. Years passed, and the Carter house was gradually forgotten by the public, becoming a mere footnote in local history. However, in the early 1990s, a new chapter began when a group of paranormal researchers, led by a renowned investigator named Dr. Richard Langford, decided to undertake a comprehensive study of the house. Dr. Langford had heard of the house's history and Evelyn Scott's unsettling findings, and was determined to uncover the truth behind the persistent rumors of haunting and malevolent forces. Dr. Langford's team, equipped with the latest technology in ghost hunting and paranormal investigation, arrived at the Carter house in the autumn of 1992. They set up a series of cameras, motion detectors, and electromagnetic field meters throughout the mansion. The team included specialists in various fields, including psychics, historians, and forensic experts, all eager to delve into the mansion's dark history. Their investigation began in the same library where Harold had reported eerie phenomena. The team conducted a series of experiments, attempting to communicate with any entities that might be present. They used spirit boxes, EVP, electronic voice phenomena, devices, and even conducted seances to try and establish contact with the spirits of the Carter family. As the investigation progressed, the team experienced a series of unsettling events. During one of the seances, a psychic medium named Julia reported feeling an overwhelming presence of malevolence. She described sensing a powerful and angry spirit, one that seemed to be trapped and unable to move on. Julia claimed that this spirit was connected to the unresolved issues of the Carter family and was responsible for the disturbing occurrences in the house. The team also captured disturbing evidence on their equipment. One night, a camera in the basement recorded a shadowy figure moving through the frame. The figure appeared to be dressed in early 20th century clothing and seemed to be searching for something. The footage was eerie, showing the figure moving with a sense of purpose but vanishing abruptly. Additionally, the EVP recordings revealed chilling voices. One voice clearly said, "Help us," while another seemed to plead, "The truth must be told." The recordings suggested that the spirits were seeking resolution and that there was something significant about the hidden fortune that remained unresolved. Dr. Langford's team decided to conduct a thorough search of the mansion's remaining rooms, particularly focusing on areas that had not been explored in detail before. They returned to the basement, where Evelyn Scott had discovered the chest of hidden valuables. The team found a hidden door behind a bookcase that led to a concealed room. Inside this room, they found old ledgers and documents that detailed not only the Carter family's financial dealings, but also a series of threatening letters from unknown individuals. The letters hinted at blackmail and extortion, suggesting that Thomas Carter's death and the subsequent events were part of a larger, more sinister plot. The discovery of these documents led Dr. Langford to believe that the Carter family's tragedy was not merely the result of personal misfortune, but rather part of a darker conspiracy. The evidence suggested that the family had been targeted by powerful enemies who sought to seize their wealth and silence them. The most startling discovery was a letter from Thomas Carter addressed to his wife, Evelyn, which was found hidden within a false wall in the basement. In the letter, Thomas confessed his involvement in a financial scheme that had gone awry and expressed his fear for his family's safety. He mentioned that they were being watched and that the house was rigged with hidden safes containing crucial evidence. As the investigation concluded, Dr. Langford and his team were left with more questions than answers. The Carter house continued to be a place of dark mystery, its ghosts forever tied to the unresolved secrets of the past. The spirits of Thomas, Evelyn, and their children seemed to be trapped, their fate intertwined with the house's shadowy history. Despite their efforts, the true nature of the Carter family's demise and the extent of the malevolent forces at work remained elusive. The mansion, with its haunted legacy and hidden truths, stood as a chilling reminder of the past, a place where the restless spirits of the Carters continued to seek resolution. Dr. Langford's findings were published, bringing renewed attention to the Carter house. Paranormal enthusiasts, historians, and curious visitors flocked to the mansion, drawn by its dark allure and the promise of uncovering its secrets. Yet, despite the fascination, the house remained as enigmatic as ever, its haunted halls echoing with the whispers of a tragic past that refused to be forgotten. Don't forget to subscribe and like if you liked this story. As the 1990s came to a close, the Carter house remained a focal point for paranormal enthusiasts and researchers, each drawn by its dark allure and the unresolved mysteries that clung to its walls. Despite numerous investigations and tantalizing clues, no one had fully uncovered the truth behind the mansion's malevolent presence or the fate of the Carter family. In early 2000, a new team of investigators led by Dr. Amelia Graves, a renowned paranormal researcher with a background in historical criminology, arrived at the Carter house. Dr. Graves was known for her meticulous approach and her determination to uncover the truth behind historical hauntings. Her team, consisting of historians, forensic experts, and psychic mediums, was prepared to tackle the lingering mysteries that had eluded previous investigators. Dr. Graves and her team began their investigation with a fresh perspective, focusing on the recent findings of Dr. Langford's team and examining the house's history in greater detail. They reviewed the documents discovered by Evelyn Scott, the hidden ledgers, and the threatening letters. Dr. Graves was particularly interested in the conspiracy hinted at by these documents and sought to unravel the web of deceit surrounding the Carter family. As they delved into their investigation, the team encountered new and unsettling phenomena. The house seemed to react to their presence with increased hostility. Electrical equipment malfunctioned, and team members experienced sudden and unexplained bouts of dizziness and nausea. The temperature in certain rooms would plummet unexpectedly, creating an atmosphere of palpable dread. One of the psychic mediums on Dr. Graves' team, a woman named Clara, made a startling connection during a séance conducted in the basement. Clara channeled a spirit who identified himself as a man named Edward. Edward claimed to have been a business associate of Thomas Carter and revealed that he had been involved in the conspiracy against the Carter family. According to Edward, the family had been targeted by a secretive and powerful organization that sought to control their fortune and silence them. The séance provided chilling details. Edward spoke of a hidden vault beneath the mansion, a vault containing not only financial records but also evidence of the organization's nefarious activities. He described a network of tunnels leading to the vault, built to evade detection and protect the organization's secrets. Driven by this new lead, Dr. Graves' team conducted a thorough search of the mansion's grounds. They discovered an old blueprints hidden in a wall safe, which detailed a network of tunnels and a concealed vault beneath the house. The blueprints matched Clara's descriptions from the séance. Using the blueprints, the team located a hidden entrance in the mansion's cellar. After hours of digging and careful exploration, they uncovered a series of tunnels leading to a secure vault. The vault was sealed and covered in cobwebs, but it was intact. With great effort, they managed to open it, revealing a trove of documents, financial records, and personal letters. Among the documents were detailed accounts of the conspiracy against the Carters, including names of the individuals involved and their motives. The evidence revealed that Thomas Carter had discovered the organization's illegal activities and attempted to expose them. His efforts had put his family in grave danger, leading to their tragic deaths. The vault also contained a diary belonging to Evelyn Carter, which detailed her fears and suspicions about the people threatening her family. The diary revealed that Evelyn had been trying to protect her children and keep the family safe, but the threats and pressures had become overwhelming. The final revelation came when Dr. Graves found a letter addressed to her by Evelyn Carter. In the letter, Evelyn expressed her hope that someone would one day uncover the truth and bring justice for her family. She acknowledged the family's desire for peace and implored that the truth be revealed to allow them to finally rest. With this new information, Dr. Graves and her team presented their findings to the authorities and the public. The revelations sparked renewed interest in the Carter house and the dark history surrounding it. The documents were used to expose the secret organization and bring some measure of justice for the Carter family. The Carter house, now known for its role in uncovering a significant historical conspiracy, became a symbol of both the supernatural and the historical. The haunting presence in the mansion seemed to diminish as the truth was revealed, and the spirits of the Carter family appeared to find some semblance of peace. Dr. Amelia Graves and her team left the Carter house, satisfied that they had finally brought light to the mansion's dark past. The house remained, a relic of history and the supernatural, its eerie reputation tempered by the truth that had been uncovered. Though the Carter house still stands as a reminder of the tragic events and the dark forces that once lurked within, Its story now serves as a testament to the power of truth and the relentless pursuit of justice. Don't forget to subscribe and like if you liked this story.